This region is blessed with stunning natural beauty. From the rolling shrub step hills in the Yakima Canyon to the lush rainforests of the Olympic Peninsula, our landscapes shape our way of life. Whether you trace your roots through the Northwest's history, or you're just beginning your life here, you are part of a unique community with a common sense of identity. We are a region connected by our strong sense of place. This is who we are. One region linked by natural beauty and a commitment to improving our communities. The appreciation of our home is evident in the lands we continue to save for future generations. 9 years ago, Forterra convened leaders in our region to create the Cascade Foothills Initiative, an audacious plan to conserve 600,000 acres of forest land in the Central Cascades. Recently, King County met their part of the goal with the purchase of the development rights from 43,000 acres, stretching from Enumclaw to Greenwater along the White River.
In securing the White River forest, we dramatically expand our green wall against sprawl, and we finally meet our ambitious goal of preserving 200,000 acres of working forest across all of King County. We want to make sure that we keep that sector vibrant even as we reap all the other benefits of having forests in our county. The real win for the people and future generations.
The bold goal set a decade ago represented a commitment to protecting our region's precious resource lands from sprawling development. Today, we continue to live up to that promise. 60 miles east, over the Cascade Crest, sits the Teanaway River Valley. This breathtaking landscape has long been considered the holy grail for land conservation.
It's a place where my ancestors walked before and plays a key role into who we are. Historically, this area has always been a place of high value to my community. We need to really address the salmon restoration, at the same time trying to meet the agriculture needs in the basin. The Teanaway purchase came out as a very important piece.
The 50,000-acre self-contained watershed is a popular recreation site and home to critical fish and wildlife habitat.
And by protecting and doing the things that Forterra does, we're able to retain the values of strong rivers, of healthy landscapes, and making sure that we have these places to pass on to future generations. And that's important to us.
The Teanaway will be the largest single conservation project in 45 years. The benefits of this land will reach farms, families, and fish for generations to come. Down the slopes of the Cascades and across Puget Sound to the tip of the Kitsap Peninsula, Forterra and a large coalition are working to conserve nearly 7,000 acres of forest land and 2 miles of shoreline surrounding Port Gamble Bay.
No one group can go it alone. It's all about partnerships. And I think that's really, for me, one of the most exciting, powerful pieces of this project. You bring together 2 tribes, Kitsap County and Forterra, and then of course a willing landowner, being able to have a once-in-a-lifetime, once-in-a-history kind of opportunity to preserve this amount of acreage into forest and open space. It doesn't come along every day.
These projects are significant in their size and scale and will provide unimaginable value in the years to come. But it doesn't always take thousands of acres for land conservation to impact the community.
To the local tribes, the site was really important as a site for communication in the valley. A large portion of the Duwamish Valley is used for industrial now. So to have this site here in the middle of all that with this incredible rich history and very unique ecology, the neighbors felt it was really important to preserve it.
Duwamish Hill in Tukwila is a modest 10 acres, but this ecological and historically significant site has transformed the community. Over the past 10 years, Forterra and a group of dedicated residents have raised the money to buy the property, remove garbage and invasive species, and build trails and gathering areas.
People have volunteered thousands of hours out here.
Duwamish Hill is an example of the active community rallying around stewardship of our shared natural areas. Forterra has partnered with 6 cities to empower residents to restore valuable urban forested parklands. To date, tens of thousands of people have volunteered their time.
we're just going to save it.
One of the things that we really care about is making sure that this is an opportunity that all of our community members can be part of. And so part of that is introducing communities that may have never participated in the work, whether it's a Somali family or a Latino community, restoring the environment, restoring these forests, and contributing to making our environment more livable, but also community-enjoyed spaces.
Creating livable communities goes beyond parks and green spaces. At their best, cities reflect the people who call them home. They are places in which we want to live and raise our families.
Macaw is a name that was given to us by our neighbors. It means generous, or generous host, or generous with food.
On the farthest tip of the Olympic Peninsula in Nia Bay, the Macaw tribe is improving their community's health by making it easier to walk and bike in town.
It's been so exciting. It's really been energized, and the conversations have changed. And Forterra was part of that. When they came out to learn about us and to learn about our unique culture and situation, and then to weave in with that their expertise and their knowledge. It was wonderful working with Forterra. We're assessing, we're doing.
The Macaw have always been here, and if we can make this even a more livable community, then we will have attained something that's very special to us.
Forterra has worked with numerous communities on similar projects across the region, from helping Federal Way map potential locations for community gardens, to hosting bike rides in Issaquah to discuss the future of their town center, to helping the city of Ocean Shores make their roads safer for all users. Forterra's efforts are guided by the 100-year visions of the Cascade and Olympic agendas. They're roadmaps to a sustainable future that are driven by two principles: conserve the lands that define our sense of place and create communities that enrich our lives. Our lands and communities are intrinsically linked. We are one region, and together we can shape a future worthy of our children.